You guys ready to shoot? Is that thing on? Is that thing on? It is? All right, good. So I'm Andre Helmstetter. We're shooting live here in my house right now. Of course, by the time you see this, it won't be live anymore. We're here to introduce you to my new show. Now, I say it's my show like I actually do anything except for sitting around. I do want to make a call out to all the people who are helping put together this show. This is the last time you'll probably ever hear about them. From this point on, it'll be all about me. Seth, my brother, who is doing all of the editing, videotaping, running around, producing, and he gives me money, so I'll talk to him and call him and stuff sometimes, and just things like that. Then there's my friend Charles, who is the resident artist here at the house. He does a lot of art stuff, plays with the kids, teaches them how to do art. He teaches other people in the world how to do art. He's going to be an actor in some of the skits that you'll see on the show. We'll use him and abuse him in ways that possibly he never imagined himself being used, and we're really thankful to have him as part of the show. I'd like to introduce just real quick my Christmas tree. We had the Christmas tree for Christmas this year, and now Christmas is over. The show, the Andre Show, that's what we're talking about, is a show about me. I'm Andre. Like the Kardashians, I feel like I should be famous. I'm available for being famous. Like, I make myself available for being famous. Unlike the Kardashians and, you know, some other people who are famous because they're related to somebody famous or because they have a lot of money, which I don't. I don't have a lot of money, which is another reason why I should be famous, is that I actually have something interesting to say. Now, you may or may not agree with me, but if you stick with it, if you keep tuning into the show, checking out my website, reading my tweets, after a while, you'll start to feel, because you're spending so much time with me, that there must be something of value in what I'm producing for you. And so you'll talk to your friends like it has value, and then they'll start to believe that it has value just because you're spending your time doing it. And of course, you wouldn't waste your time. What's the show about? Well, the show is about food, because I like food. I like food. I like good food. I like to cook. I like to go to restaurants. I like to go to people's houses. If any of you want to invite me to your house and make me dinner sometime, like if you got a special recipe that you learned from your grandma or your grandpa or your ex-girlfriend or your ex-boyfriend or anybody that you know, you can invite me to your house and I'll eat food there. I may bring a camera crew with me. I may write about you and put you on the internet, so I will be going to restaurants, eating food there, evaluating the service and things like that. For those of you who enjoy food, we'll be talking about food. This show is also about one of my other favorite things, politics. I like politics. I think politics is fun. I like getting into political arguments with people. I like watching them cringe as I pound my ideas into their heads mercilessly. I like people who can fight back in a political argument. And I think I'm a pretty rational person, so I've got some pretty interesting political views that I think are going to make sense to you guys as you listen to them. And as you listen to them more and more, you'll feel like your understanding of our political system and things politic is stronger. The next thing that the show is about, I'm a huge supporter of the arts in the community. As I said, I have an artist in residence at my house. How many of you have an artist in residence at your house? I say words, I back them up with actions. That's how I roll. So I support arts in the community. I have kids, I immerse them in the arts. They paint, they sing, they dance, they do all sorts of stuff, and they're straight A students. That's the way it should be. I think it's important to bring art into your home, go out and participate in artistic events and art events in your community. Get out there and participate. I just said 3 things: food, politics, and art. How cool is that? This is the Andre Show, and that's what we're going to be talking about. We're also going to be talking about other stuff. We're going to throw in some skits every now and again. We're going to invite in artists who do different things and have them do their thing on the show. Seth, like I said, I'm going to mention in this episode because it's the first episode and I have to say thank you. You won't have to hear too much about him again in the future. Is going to share some of the special effects work and stuff that he's doing and some of the music that he produces. Charles and Seth, on top of doing all the other things that they do, get together. Seth makes music and Charles spits poetry. Spits, is that current? Is that current?
Yeah, you can do that.
Spits is current? Okay. So spits whatever that means. You know, it's rapper lingo, I think. Spits and Seth makes beats, right? And I'm not talking about those headphones. I'm talking about the music that happens. So you'll be seeing some of that. We've got Sharon, who's not here right now because she's actually out making money so that we can continue to live in this place that I'm sitting in doing my show from. She is going to be sharing with you a community calendar, talk to you about community events. Like I said, it's a community show. We call her Sister Girl. No, we don't. We call her Community Sister. That's right. Sister Girl is from that movie. You know the one I'm talking about, right? I can't say it because I might get sued, but you know what I'm talking about. Sister Girl? Oh yeah, you know. Anyhow, that's what the show's going to be about.